Hi, everybody. I just want to take a moment to talk about our stewardship drive. I mentioned it last week in our worship service. And either this week or of Thanksgiving, or because of the holiday, it might be the week after, you should be receiving either by email or by U.S. Postal Service a letter explaining where we are financially with our church and kind of what we're looking at for the year ahead. Just so that you know, briefly, without a building, most of our money goes to supporting staff to be able to do what it is that we do every week. And there are three people who are paid on staff. There is our Director of Operations, that's Kevin Fuller. He has, since July, taken a 75% pay cut, and so is working 10 hours a week in order to help us with our finances. There is our Minister of Music, Andy Pratt, who you see and hear every week, and he has taken so far about a 34% pay cut, and a little more may come off in the next year. So far, we saved some money when Pastor Laura left and went to her own church. That was July 1st. And I will be most likely cut from full-time to half-time as of January 1st in order to extend the financial life of this congregation. So it's important for us to know exactly how much money we are working with. You know, you need that for your family budget. When you look ahead, you need to know what your income is going to be. And we recognize that these are very hard and unsure times, especially for people who might be on a fixed income, and especially for those who are hourly workers and don't know where the next job is going to come from. So we want you to know that whatever it is that you fill out and tell us, and you will be getting a form like this that will either, can't get the direction right there, that will either come by email, or if you don't have email, it will come to you in the U.S. Postal Service. Or if you have email and you get it, but you can't print it or don't know how to print it, call the office and we will send you one by mail. And you will see that it asks you right here in the middle, it says, I plan to give X number of dollars per month, beginning 1/1/21. And down at the bottom, there's an asterisk, and at the bottom it says, this is my goal, God willing. I am able to afford it. We understand if you have to make changes along the way, but we need to know an approximation of what we're going to have to work with to move forward with the church, or X number of dollars as a one-time gift, because there are some of you who are involved in an act of faith maybe, and you don't do anything else. But what is that, as I asked you last week, what is that worth to you? What is it worth to you to have a Bible study, if that's all you do, or to have food for thought book group, if that is all you do, or to sing on Wednesday night with others? And then there's an address on here for down at the bottom for you to return it. There's a phone number for the church if you have questions. It is possible to set up payments online at our website, which is over here on the end. And if you need help with that, call the office and Kevin will call you back and walk you through how to do that. You can set up a one-time payment. You can set up recurring payments electronically to come right out of either a credit card or a bank account or a savings account, however you want to do it. And just to remind you of all that we do, here are our acts of faith that are currently up and running and that we do in one way or another, even during the pandemic. So I hope that you will look for this, pray over it, talk with your family about it. And let me just say that if you are in a position of looking towards end-of-life issues, and of course, I want you to be talking with me about that if you are, so that I can get all the information that I might need to have to help you or your loved ones through that. But if you're at that point, consider leaving some money to South Presbyterian Church. Put us in your will. We are here today because people did that over the last 100 years. Those are some of the funds that we are living off now. And the same with New Life Church. Consider the church. If something happens to the church and it closes, that money will stay with the Presbytery of Genesee Valley. So it will be used for Presbyterian churches who are doing good work, just like we are. But we think we're going to be around. We just need to know how much we're going to be around and what we're going to be able to do. So please look for that, fill it out, send it back, or give us a call and we'll send you one in the mail. All right? Thank you for your prayerful consideration.